Alright, so now we know we can control the smart plug, the dumb things plug, from our phone. Now we need to control it from this thing. So it does have some, this is the Harmony Elite remote again. So it has some plugs on the bottom. We're going to see if we can program one of these plugs to turn this on and off. That'll be the first step. And then the second step will be to have it be part of the activities. Like we're going to watch TV, we're going to have it turn on this off, and then when we turn off, we're going to turn this plug off. So if that works with this night light, then it should work turning off the subwoofer and everything else. So let's get into the Harmony Elite app and program one of the things on the front to control a smart plug. Alright, so I'm in my Harmony One app. I connected to my hub. I want to edit devices, add a device, and I want to add a home control device. So this is where SmartThings. So if you look on here, of course, there is no Wemo. That's why I started doing this thing. So I looked at these other ones, and SmartThings seem to be the best of the worst. So I first have to sign into my SmartThings account, of course, and then it'll take my login screen. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and we'll come back and keep going. So I'm logged into the SmartThings website, and it wants to authorize the Logitech Harmony to access my devices. So I guess that's okay, but again, all these companies know things about me is not that great. But so I'm going to say in my home, one device, and I'm going to authorize. So which device? I'm going to add my smart plug. So yeah, that's the only device I have. So authorize. Alright, so now it's going to go back to the Harmony app, and we'll see what happens after that. Alright, so here I am in my Harmony app, and it says I can control this smart plug now, so that's good. Yep. I think I always have to go next for it to finish. Yeah, okay. So I've got a new device here. It's a plug. Let's see if I can turn it on and off from here. I guess I have to do, let's see. Oh yeah, it just turned on. Alright, so tapping this thing turns it on and off. There's a big delay because it's got to talk, but we have to talk to Samsung server. Samsung server has to talk to the Samsung hub, has to respond back to the Samsung server. It's got to go over to the Logitech server. The Logitech server's got to talk to the Logitech hub, and then it finally turns on. So I don't really care if it's a short delay. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so now we just need to add it to our activities, and we should be able to get this to work. So let's work on that. Alright, so now we're over here on Edit Device, Edit Activities. So we're going to edit our activities. We're going to edit Watch TV. So we want to edit the start sequence. We want to add a step. So it's turning on the TV, turning on the receiver. It's saying the input is the smart TV. No input on the... And it's supposed to go to the smart menu. That seems to come up and then go away right away, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I'll have to figure that out. So we'll add a step. We wanted to command the device. Okay, so it doesn't let us do that, so maybe we have to do home control. Edit home control. Yeah, so home control lets you select devices you want to include in this activity. So we're going to select that device. You have to hit the next arrow. Desired state. Okay. We want it to be on. So when we turn it on, we want it to be on. So activity start is going to turn the night light on, or the plug. I just have the night light in it. Okay. When to adjust? Always. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's going to save that. Now when at the end sequence, we're going to turn all that off. So we go in here, we edit home control. We have the smart plug, we hit the right arrow. Device state, we select it. We want it to be off when we're done. So it just turned it off. Okay, so that's the activity ends. So we have to hit right arrow again to save it. That's not obvious, but that's what you have to do. Alright, so now we're going to try turning on the TV with the remote. At first we have to, I think, save this somehow. So we're done. I guess we can tap this as actually, well, we want it to work with the remote itself. So, Alright, so activity summary, I think we're done. I think we hit X. Hopefully it saves it. How do we save it now? Alright, we're going to try it with the remote and see if it works. Alright, so it's all synced up. We're going to try watching TV with our activity, and we'll see if the nightlight comes on. So starting up the TV, it's the nightlight came on, so that's good. Receiver came on, the TV came on. And we'll let it come on, and then we'll, yeah, so everything's on. Takes a little longer than usual, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to press the off button and see if the nightlight goes off. Okay, so turn off the nightlight, turn off the TV, turn off the receiver. Alright, everything's working. So now we just need to hook up the SmartThings plug, or SmartThings, whatever you want to call it, to our 3 devices when it come on when the TV comes on, which is the Subwoofer, the Millennium Falcon Light, and the Dreamland Clock, and see if all that works. So if that works, I'll have to add the home control activities to the Blu-ray and the Chromecast activities. So I won't bother to show that. It's going to work the same as the other one. Alright, so here's the RF plug I was using. So this is the one that controls that white remote. So I've got 3 things to plug in. I got this 3-way connector on it, so I'll just take this out of here and I'll put it in my SmartThings, and then I'll hook it up, and it'll plug into this regular old power strip down the bottom here. And then we should be able to turn on our 3 devices by turning on the TV. So let's try that. Actually, one thing I should have mentioned is one of these plugs is for the Chromecast. So this one's an extension cord that just goes over and controls the light and the light and the clock. And then I've got the plug for the subwoofer here. And then this is the Chromecast. So I want the Chromecast to come on when the TV comes on too. So that's my other device that's important. So the Chromecast, an extension cord for the clock and the Millennium Falcon Light, and the plug for the subwoofer are all going to come off of this new smart plug setup. So just want to make that clear. So the Chromecast has a power supply of its own. Oh yeah, one more thing, the extension cord also turns on the fans on top of the PC, on top of the receiver, PC fan. So if I'm going to try this manually down here, I'm going to push the button on the side of the smart plug. And you can see here the fans came on, and clock and the Falcon Light came on, and the subwoofer come on. I'm not going to show that, but believe me, it came on. Alright, so now let's see if it works from our activity, and we'll be all set. Alright, we're going to tell the tale here. I'm going to try it and see if everything comes on. I'm going to click Watch TV. But we don't have to point this at the TV anymore because the hub is doing it. So it looks like the clock came on, the Millennium Falcon Light came on, and the subwoofer came on. Alright. TV came on. Some apps have an update. Okay. You can see that Smart menu popped up, but then it disappeared again. So I have a lot more programming, some more programming I could do with this. Like I said, I'm probably going to program one of these plugs, buttons at the bottom, just to turn the auxiliary things on and off, just in case something goes wrong. Easier to have something set up here to do it instead of using my phone. And that was a kind of a long, complicated installation just to get a plug to turn on and off, but that's what the nature of things are today. And again, the alternative, which I kind of wish I had done now, although I didn't want to spend an extra $27. And the SmartHub was like 80 bucks, and the plug was, I don't know, 25 bucks or something. I'll put links up for them in there. I think this would be another solution, and I don't really know how annoying the clicking sound. It probably just clicks once when you turn it on, so probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but you might want to consider this as an alternative. And again, I'll have a link for this. There we are. We solved our problem, and upgrading to the Harmony Elite is going to be a plus because, again, you don't have to point at the TV, which causes problems occasionally. It's nicer just to be able to push and forget. And also, when you're controlling the TV, you don't have to be pointing at it when you're changing the volume or anything. You can just have it in your hand in any orientation, and you can change the volume. So that's going to be a nice upgrade. So I'm happy with that. So, all right, that's it for this. I think that's pretty much it for our home theater system until the Xbox Series X comes out. If I do that, I'm gonna, you may have noticed my cabinet with my Blu-ray player is kind of a jumble of wires. So when the Xbox One X comes in, I'm going to be neatening all that up. I'll attach the switch, the Ethernet switch, to the wall of the cabinet so it's not just flopping around in there. And so I'll be neatening that up a lot, so that'll be a nice upgrade for the future. So see you in about, let's see, it's August now, so October, November. So maybe 2 or 3 months around Thanksgiving. The Xbox One X will come out, and I'll have another video about that. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Post a comment if you have any questions or ideas, and I'll try to respond. That's all for now, but more videos are coming, and if you want to see them, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon if you don't want to miss one. This is Beta Cygni signing out, and keep looking up.